Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we're back with Chapter 9, Nomanisan Island Story for LEGO The Incredibles. We're going to get a trophy achievement for completing this level. We're going to shoot for that 120,000 stud requirement for that true super, but we're going to pick things up right where we left off, which was just after saving them peoples from that burning building.
Uh-oh. Oh, good.
Oh, now, that ain't right. We look like bad guys. Incompetent bad guys.
Freeze! Freeze!
I'm thirsty.
I said freeze!
I'm just getting a drink. I'm just going to change the bottle.
Okay. Would you like me to help you with that?
So we made it out, but we're not quite in the clear just yet. There is, in fact, a ghost blue stud trail that we will follow in order to find our safe escape. However, I run into a little bit of a game glitch coming up here, and I'm going to share it with you, but I did edit some of it out as it was a little bit wacky. But, all right, so you're just going to basically follow your way up till you get this cinematic moment where this guy says, "Hey, I got all this top-notch water, and I need to make it through there, you hear me?" And we're like, wait, what? Oh, opportunity knocks. So we'll go ahead and sneak to the back and release this water so Frozone can do his dirty work, actually frozen work, to go ahead and freeze things up. And guess what? We're actually going to create ourselves a pretty sweet ramp. Car ramrod, that's right. We're going to go ahead and hop in our vehicle and jump. And this is where things get wacky, so watch this. I go ahead and I put the water out. Frozone makes note that I can go ahead and freeze this stuff. I actually succeed quite easily by making this ramp. It's like one of the easiest Frozone puzzles that I've solved. And then it says, watch this, what? Now get back in your car and let's ramp things up. So we parked right over there. Look, there's the cars, right? I hop in my right car and Bob hops in his right car. I go over here to kind of get a little bit of a head start at this jump, and this is where it goes wrong. I don't hit the wee part of the jump, and I just crash upside down on my noggin. I then switched to Bob and ran over and tried to get in his car, and I got the same result. But then the wife happened to be sitting next to me, and she said, "What about that car over there?" And I said, "Oh, that's not it. There's no reason why." Oh, it was the car, so. Wop, 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 wop.
Woo! Let it go!
That was way too close. We are not doing that again.
They're experts! Experts, Bob! Exploiting every loophole, dodging every obstacle! They're penetrating the bureaucracy! Bob? Bob? Look at me when I'm talking to you, Parr!
Hey, man out there, he needs help.
Do not change the subject, Bob. We're discussing your attitude.
I'll be right back.
Stop right now, or you're fired!
He got away. Uh-oh.
Mr. Incredible. Commence message.
Hello, Mr. Incredible. My name is Mirage. I represent a top-secret division of the government designing and testing experimental technology, and we have a need of your unique abilities. Something has happened at our remote testing facility. A highly experimental
Well, what?
prototype robot has escaped our
Okay,
control.
okay.
It threatens to cause incalculable damage. This mission does not, nor will it ever exist. If you accept, your payment will be triple your current annual salary. Call the number on the card. Voice matching will be used to ensure security. The supers aren't gone, Mr. Incredible. You can still do great things. Or you can listen to police scanners. Think about it.
message will self-destruct.
Uh-oh. I'm in. Oh.
Don't tell me. The supers aren't gone. You can still do great things.
Hey, why didn't you tell me you were going on a mission?
'Cause you've got a family, Bob. They need you more than some secret.
So, here we go again with another one of those old school movie references that is a little different take than what I remember the movie being. Now, I do remember Mr. Incredible heading out to the island, but Frozone was certainly not with him. Now, we even may or may not run into a certain someone else, too. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on. All right, you saw me. We dropped down below. There's all these traps scattered throughout. As you can see, this butterfly is about ready to get... Oh, ooh, that was a close one. But you can see us. We dropped down to that lower ledge, and then we used Frozone's glide ability to go ahead and get across the old creek. And now we are fighting some bad guys that were waiting for us over here. Really, what we need to do, though, is use his freeze ability to go ahead and make this really cool ice wall and climb it. Because up top we got some twirly poles, which will eventually lead us to a crazy vine, which we can drop it like it's hot and allow safe passage for old Mr. Incredible. So here we go. He's just hanging out. Don't mind him. Whee! Oh, let's see here. Rock down. And now we got some vines out. That was a kind of a weird scenario there. I thought the rock would play more of a part. No such luck. So go ahead and switch back to Mr. Incredible if he's not already making his way up and over these vines. Go ahead and do it for him. Oh, look at that. There's a cracked wall in the back. We'll go ahead and use his super strength to go ahead and bust it open. Beware, though. There's many kits lurking. Not here, though. Or is there? Nope. It's a giant rock. What are we going to use that for? A little hint. There's a trap over to the right that butterfly almost got on. And we'll try it. We'll go ahead and pick it up. Let's see here. Mr. Incredible flips it up quite easily. And I stuff it in there, and it sets the trap, but it does not remove it. So, Another rock comes down conveniently. We'll take that. So, we knew that this was exactly how you got through here. I just knew I did it wrong. A little bit of a funny angle, perhaps. So, I'll target it this time, and booyaka show! We got that sucker, and we're up and over the hill. Got a little jumping to do, but don't look down is all I can say. See, there's a handheld up there. Double jump up. Some more handhelds. Ooh, there was a bluesy over there in the far left. I missed. Oh, well, we get plenty of studs in this level. Lots of birds, too. In fact, the birds actually play a part in what's going to go down here shortly, so stay tuned for that. We got a bunch of spider webs in the back. A butt slam or two should take them down. And it's kind of dark in there. I would suggest staying away. And I try to get in there, and it actually says that I cannot. It's too dark. Can't see where I'm going. Apparently, I need a headlamp or something. Oh, look out! Gotta hit that button in time, otherwise you'll get slapped off the side of the mountain here. I luckily made it in time. Thank you very much. Now, up at the very tip top of this mountain, we've got, a Venus flytrap. What is that? It's some sort of a giant cage. Looks like a present or something with like a bow tie on it, perhaps? I don't know. I don't waste no time knocking it down to nothing, though. And we'll go ahead and potentially use some of them bricks over there to build up something a little bit more meaningful, perhaps. I do believe it actually is a multi-build. Look at all these birds. In fact, ironically, my wife's been trying to convince me to get a parrot. That's like the new thing around here. It was a dog for a while. Well, first it was another kid, then it was a dog, now it's a parrot. So who knows what I'll end up with. We have 2 cats, 3 fish, and a teenager right now, so I think our hands are pretty full. But look at this. We've got this crazy deal here. I built the left multi-build first if you didn't catch that. And it provided some sort of this weird water pump thing. So once it's got some water over here, we can use Frozone to go ahead and froze it up. That's right. We've got this weird deal. And now apparently that's all we needed to do. Now it's in place. And we can go ahead and smash the multi-build and rebuild it on the right-hand side, which turns into a giant saw. This is actually pretty cool. We grab Mr. Incredible, and we get our ying-ying-ying-ying on. I don't know if that was more of a dirt bike or a chainsaw. It's been a while since I've used either of those, so I'll work on my sound effects. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and get our... Oh, what's that? I thought that was a giant robot for a second, but it psyched me out. And hey, look out below! What do I mean? I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. Boy, I pulled that joke a little too early. There we go. All right, my bad. That was a little too early. But hey, we got some crazy action going on here. Oh, it's one of these scenes. I love these where we actually have to rapidly hit the jump button and try. Look at Mr. Incredible. He's laying on his back, not doing so hot. I don't know if that's my bad or that's just how it works out in this particular level. We'll have to wait and see the next time I approach. It looks like he's just flying down. I switch over to Frozone here in a second, though, and he seems like he's got little things a little more under control here. Oh, Mr. Incredible slams into the wall again, and I plummet to my doom. Here's where I take over as Frozone, and now all of a sudden I seem to look like I know what I'm doing, but guess what? It's all too late. Cutscene!
Huh?
I could use some help in here.
Yeah? Well, I'm kind of dealing with my own problem. So I guess we found what we've been looking for. All right, you oversized bowling ball. What do you got?
Uh-oh, it's a boss battle. That's all right. It's just one of these giant Omnidroids. Nothing we haven't handled a couple of times before. What's going on with this Parr-t, though? This one guy floating around, he seems to be bad news. Like, he is targeting us and helping that droid, so definitely watch out for him. However, there's not a whole lot you can do as far as I can tell. After a short whooping or three, I find out that there is actually a spot where Frozone is supposed to freeze up and create this like ice sculpture thing. So you can hop up there, and up there's a mini kit. We're gonna go ahead and pass on that for right now. And I wasn't 100% sure if I was supposed to like buy myself some time and wait for some pieces to fall down and do something with or what, but then I see it. I'm like, oh, look at that. There's a little ice, I don't know what we call that. An ice spot? Like, we gotta come up with a better name than that, Brian. It's not quite the ice capades, but I'll work on it. How about that? But again, it's a funny angle. I always seem to struggle with these, creating these ice sculptures. And look at that, I finally get it, and wait, what is it? It's like a ramp thing? I don't know, it uses the rock up above. Now what we gotta do is lure this guy in. So, you know, that Parr-t comes into play here, because he's gonna go ahead and scan us. But see, it's the wrong angle right now. We want him to be rolling towards the ice here. So, I think I line him up this next time. It seems like it takes forever to get it, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I go over here and I try to melt this. I'm like, maybe if I can thwart his path. Nope, that's not it. That's something where a mini-kit. But let's see here. I think I just get lucky, really. Yep, here it is right here. He sees me and he's gonna roll at me, and I ensure that he rolls right to this ice sculpture, and kaplooey! He is down and out for the count, and luckily for me, I can go ahead and finish him off. Pew, 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 pew. He brings out them claws, gets up, bounces up to another level. And we switch scenes over to another Incredible. Look at that. We've got Mr. Incredible out here. We've got a group build, it looks like, and we need some bricks. How many? I'm not quite sure off the top of my head here. Let's see. I think I jump up and try to figure it out. I think it's 4 that we need. There's one up to the right. You can see it flashing right there. I'm pretty sure there's one over to our left as well. Oh, nope, that's not it. And nope, that's not it. Boy, those things are super sensitive. I knocked the first one over with a ka-chow, and then the second one was actually accidental. This is actually quite easy. Now that he gets knocked and stuck there, we can go ahead and hurl these giant rocks at him that fell from the ceiling. So, you know, for all of you out there who've been laughing at me like, what do you keep waiting for these things to fall from the ceiling for, Brian? Well, guess what? It actually happened for once. So, I at least kind of know what I'm talking about. Third rock's a charm. Knock his block off, but we're not done yet. We got to run over to the left-hand side and spam that button. Completer that meter. And see what we do here. I think we flip him over on his lid into the liquid hot magma. I think. Let's see here. No, we lift it up, and oh, there's an Incredibrick in there. That's what we're really after. So we got 2 of 3 now, so we only need the one that's right up above us, and I think that this guy's going to help us get up there. Let's see here. He is certainly melty. That's right. Oh, and here comes Frozone. Yep, nice try, buddy. You're going to have a little bit better go-go gadget arms than that. We'll jump up all the way and around until we get that final Incredibrick, which will then allow us to build the final little piece here, which is actually kind of weird. It takes us into a nice cutscene, but what that cutscene, it's pretty crazy. So watch this. I missed that jump there, and I go all the way back up and around, I think, to try and get that. Yeah, so I went ahead and edited that out. Basically, I thought there was a 4th Incredibrick I needed to find, and it turns out I had all the 3 I needed. So go ahead and step up to that pad and completer them meters. That's right, spam them buttons until it fills up, and this is where things get a little bit on the weird side. It's a giant birdhouse? What? So it looks like it needs to be wound up, and we'll get to that in a hot second. But first, grab, we got a little stud extravaganza going on here. Go ahead and swoop your way around with either Mr. Incredible or Frozone. I feel like Frozone's a little faster. And grab all those. I fell just short of that true Supa, but that's all right. This level's not over yet. But spin to win, and into a cutscene we go.
A little help here!
So this next section here, I'm not sure what's more awkward. The fact that it takes us out of the cutscene to have us complete this nonsensical moment of like freezing the big robot with our freeze ray, or if I'm just not catching on to the fact that I just need to freeze this giant robot with my freeze ray. I eventually figured out, and it's getting ice cold in here, baby. We'll go ahead and take him down to the bare bones, which frees Mr. Incredible and allows him to go over and, I guess, pull out his undercarriage? I don't know what's going on here. We'll go ahead and fill that meter up, and into the final cutscene we go.
Man, we might be a little out of shape, but we still got it.
Yeah, we won, but only by the seat of our pants.
Speaking of pants,
What? Oh.
only one designer can fix that. Maybe she could take it out a little too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. We good.
Impressive. Captain Cuckoo's old Swiss clock counterattack. We'll have to bring him back.
Nomanisan Island story complete, and that Worlds Apart trophy achievement should now be yours as well. And don't forget about that gold brick for completing the level. And look at this, we almost got that second gold brick for getting the true super stud requirement. No mini kits were found in the making of this video. However, we did unlock the Bob Parr workout for just simply completing the level as well. So hey, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for Chapter 9, Nomanisan Island Story for LEGO The Incredibles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below, and of course share it with your friends and family. Now, as for me, that's gonna do it for now. As always, until next time. That's right, we're trying to get these story videos out so I can get you that free play. So let's do this.